OCO, thank y'all for tuning in to another requested video. As I always like to express in all my other videos, I am not here to turn non-believers into believers. I'm only here to bring y'all food for thought. And with that being said, your opinion is your opinion. Let's get right down to it. All right, here you go. Y'all been asking me for a longer video. Now I definitely hope that y'all take the time out to watch this longer video. I'm going to break down some details, and I'm always going to just leave y'all with food for thought, and y'all let me know what y'all think. We'll be reading a couple of things, so I will have it on the screen just for you guys to read as well. If you have any comments, just drop them in the comments and let me know what y'all think down below. With that being said, let's jump right into it. But here's what the media gave to us to cover up what actually happened to Barry's stepfather. We're gonna dive deep. Now the title goes, Economic Planning, Man Dies in Crash by William Oniego. An economic planner with the Ministry of Economic Planning and Development, Dr. Barack H. Obama, died last Wednesday after a road accident along Elgon Road in Nairobi. Senior was driving from the city to the house in the Lower Hill area when his car lost control and he hit an object on the side of the roadside. According to a relative, the accident occurred at around 11 p.m. and the police found his body in the car at 3 a.m. on Wednesday. The relative said the car was extensively damaged and the body had to be wedged out of the car. What's very interesting is that the story that the mainstream media gave us is not the same story that his brothers and sisters gave us. Here's what they had to say. It reads, I was in Nairobi at the time, so Malik, his eldest son, told me his father had disappeared. So I rushed into Nairobi and went up to the police station on my motorbike. We saw the vehicle which he was driving, and it seemed as if it had left the road and hit a tree. The impact seemed to have killed him. We went into the city mortuary and we found him there. And from there we went back to the house and told everybody what really had just happened. To continue, it says, when our family saw how he was, it was very hard to realize how the accident killed him. Senior had many other accidents that were potentially very fatal, but he didn't die. This time there was no way anything was broken, but he was dead. Although it looked like an accident, our family suspected that there must have been foul play. I am not a medical doctor, but the way we saw Senior lying there, he didn't look like somebody who had been involved in an accident. So now it's starting to make sense. This individual was silenced. Not only that, as I was diving deep in a rabbit hole, there was also some individuals that had said that he might have left the bar and that he was drunk. I don't believe that. Now let's go back to what the news said about it being extensively damaged, and now how you can see here that it doesn't look as extensively damaged as they had portrayed it to be, which means that's the first lie of their cover-up. We ain't gonna do too much. We're gonna hop right back into what the family had to say. It reads, we found him sitting by the steering wheel. The car did not roll. So after it was said that he had hit the tree, we just had to believe it because he could not talk back. We really didn't believe it was a real accident because his body was never broken. His vehicle was not badly crashed. He was just dead after the accident. Not even much blood was seen. Is it starting to make sense now, y'all? We're gonna continue. So why should we believe it was an accident? Even the policeman who was recording this, he was very high ranking officer, very big, but he could not say anything because the government was watching his lips. We think there was foul play there, and that is how he died, and they covered it up by saying that he had an accident. But we just had to leave it like that because the government then was very ruthless. Interesting, very, very interesting. I'm still stuck on how the media put out that he had the crash at 11 o'clock and they didn't find his body till 3 something. Like, what? What's y'all thoughts in the comments? Do y'all think that this individual was silenced? This is actually right before he had married Big Mike. With that being said, was he scared to let his stepfather know the truth or what was really gonna happen? If you're functioning with me on a weekly, monthly, daily basis, you already understand that clear eyes always recognize real lies, and like always, I'm always gonna have more videos. So until next time, that Paul. Why don't?
Then you have the picture of her with Ellen DeGeneres, the one, and you can see something like,
Michael and I also want to acknowledge.
I mean, this dude is a genius.